Do you feel like you're struggling in business right now? Today, I want to talk about a few things that you can do immediately to start to turn things around. Hey everyone, I'm Abby Johnson with Matterhorn Business Development. I work with business owners every day in their businesses to help them grow and make sure that they're growing profitably. So today I want to talk about what do you do when you are struggling? You feel like you're at your wit's end, you don't know why things aren't going well, you're struggling to pay the bills, and you're just really not sure what to do next. So the first thing I want to say about this is kind of a scary stat, but I'm telling you this to encourage you and not to scare you away. But only 50% of businesses make it to the 5-year mark, and 96% of businesses fail by the 10-year mark. That means only 4% make it to 10 years. I don't want to scare you away with that, but I'm telling you because if you really have a passion, if you are really determined to be a business owner and make it work, then now is the time you need to make a decision, and it's make or break time. Are you going to be persistent and push through and pull this thing off, or are you going to go cry in a corner and be one of those 96%. I know it's a little harsh, but there's a reason only 4% make it. My theory is persistence. You can say, oh, well, 92% fail due to cash flow problems. I use that statistic all the time because I'm a profit first professional and I help people with that, with their cash flow problems. But when it comes down to it, it's not their marketing or proof of concept or anything like that. It's their persistence. So that's the first thing is, are you going to persist? Are you going to push through this? Because I believe that there is a solution to everything. There's always something that you can do about it. So are you going to do something or are you going to give up? That's the first decision you have to make. Okay, now you've decided to persist, you're gonna do this, and now you need to get into action. You need to change whatever you've previously done, because if what you're doing isn't working, why are you gonna keep doing it? So figure out what you're doing that's not working and change it and improve it. And you're gonna have to work a little bit harder. Maybe you're already working hard, but you're gonna have to work a little bit harder here. But I want you to work hard on the things that matter, not updating the tabs on your website or updating your logo or creating 500 perfect reels. You need to work your butt off on the things that are actually going to push the business forward. And here are some actions that you can take that will actually help you make progress. The first thing is, let's go after the low-hanging fruit. I want you to reach out to and communicate with anyone you know that is associated with your business in any way. I want you posting about it on your personal Facebook, in Facebook groups. Reach out to all of your referral partners, anyone who has ever referred business to you. Reach out to all of your past clients, anyone who's ever paid you money, anyone who's ever expressed interest. They all need to be communicated to at this time. These are the low-hanging fruit. These are the people you can bring into your business the easiest, rather than going on the street and trying to find a brand new customer. The next thing, maybe you need to run a special. Maybe you need to change your offer, create a new offer, create an upsell or a downsell if someone isn't qualified or doesn't want your current offer. Again, this is part of the change step. Change up what you're offering, because if people aren't buying it, maybe something is wrong with the offer itself. I highly suggest the book $100 Million Offers by Alex Hormozy. His book really breaks it down really simply how to create a killer offer that someone wants. And I really feel like any industry can use this book. So even if you feel like it's not going to apply to your HVAC company, I really suggest you check it out anyways and see how you can apply it. What's going to differentiate you from your competition? Okay, lastly, desperate times call for desperate measures. If you are desperate, if you are struggling, you need to push yourself outside the box and do things that you haven't wanted to do previously. Maybe you need to message 50 people on LinkedIn every week. Yeah, that doesn't sound fun, and maybe LinkedIn is dead. Maybe LinkedIn won't work. I don't know, but if you DM 50 people, you're bound to get one response. Maybe it has to be 100 people. 100's probably a better number. But the point is you need to change what you're doing. So push yourself to get out of your comfort zone and get comfortable being uncomfortable, because it's usually those uncomfortable things that differentiate the business owners who succeed versus the ones that don't succeed. So think of all the channels you can use to communicate. We already talked about the low-hanging fruit, but once you've tapped that area and several times tapped that area, you need to go for cold channels now, people who haven't heard of you. Maybe you don't have funds for Facebook ads or Google ads, I get it, but you can go to networking meetings, even if you hate them, even if you're not a networker. Do you want this to work? Then you're gonna have to do things that aren't fun and you aren't comfortable with. So this is why I said at the beginning, this is the make or break point of, are you going to push through and be more persistent than the 96% who failed? If you're gonna be one of those 4%, then you need to start doing things that you're uncomfortable with. All right, if you're struggling right now, I want you to check out our program, Adventure to Profit. It's an online course and community, and I get it. You're probably thinking, I'm struggling, I can't afford your coaching. Why are you pitching this to me right now? But I want you to know we do have an affordable tier of that program. I want to help as many people as possible. I truly care for other business owners and other humans. If you are struggling, I made this tier for you to make our help accessible. So please check it out, and I hope to see you in our program so we can help you get out of this rut. And lastly, check out our channel sponsors, MetaPulse. They have everything you need to manage the growth of your business. This is super important to have in place and monitor statistics in MetaPulse, because then you can see what isn't working or what is working in the business. What's really great is MetaPulse does have a free plan, so you have no excuse not to sign up. Go check that out right now. All right, that's all for today. I hope you found this helpful, and I will see you in our next video.